everyone, my name is Jaslin Martin and I am a co-founder of LifeHealthSoul. We focus on empowering clients with on-demand breakthroughs to love themselves, know their purpose, and take massive action in the right direction. So today's topic is what can you control? And then I have a teeny weeny little bonus at the end that's 3 keys to life. This is probably going to be like a pretty short one. And before I get started in it, I love this shirt. No perfect people allowed. I just want to make that very clear. And I found this shirt in like my closet finally. I've been missing for it the last couple of days and I was like, oh my God, and I wanted to wear it today. So what can you control? Seriously, think about that for a second. What can you control? Can we control the weather? I mean, we do have like airplanes and people do talk about global warming all the time and stuff, right? So can we control that? Storms, tsunamis, hurricanes? Can we control other people? Now, some people might say yes, some people might say no, but can we control our parents or friends? Can we control kids, right? We tell them no, are they gonna be like, oh, she said no? Or are they gonna be like more like, I'm gonna try anyway, right? How about this? Can we control ourselves? That's a big one. That's a doozy. Nobody can control what they are feeling in any given moment, but people can control how they behave. Because feelings at the end of the day are like the weather of the body. They come and they go, right? So you're going to feel anger, and then at some point they might change your mind, and then whatever it is, right? So there's like this little story that's, hopefully I get this right. It's about a person that he's canoeing, right? He's canoeing, and then suddenly this other canoe just crashes into him, and he looks and he's like, hey, what the panda, right? A few hours later, another canoe crashes into him with people on it, and he's like, hello guys, like, what the panda, right? A few hours later, another canoe hits, and he goes to get mad again, but there's no one there. There's no person on the canoe that hit him this time. And he couldn't do anything but laugh at himself, right? And there went the anger. So I love that little story. It's a cute little story to me. So we can't control our feelings. Can we control our thoughts? Can you control that? Let's test it. Ready? Do not think about a pink elephant. Do not think about it. No pink elephants. Did it work? Because normally it doesn't, right? So we can't control thoughts either. They happen to us, right? And a lot of people beat themselves up because of what their thoughts are telling them. They're like, how dare I be thinking that, right? But people think they're their thoughts, and it brings them all kinds of sadness. They're not. You're not your thoughts. You are how you behave. You can have a thought and decide to act differently, right? So here's what we can do. Influence. We can influence the weather by global warming. We can influence other people by giving them positive feedback or not, right? We can influence ourselves. How? How can we influence ourselves? Well, let's say you know that you love to read, right? You're in a bad mood, you're going to read. You can relax your body, right? If you're feeling angry, you can control your breathing. Take a breath with me. I feel calm. The way you speak, if you're cursing or if you're being nice or if you're apologizing, right? The language that you give and your posture, standing up versus standing or doing this or, oh, what do I do, right? Or you can be excited. So the way that you are with your body, the way that you act is going to help you influence your thoughts. Make sense? So the one thing we can control, to make this very clear, is our actions, right? Our everyday action, moment to moment. This is what we can control. So here's a little life work for you. And I say life work, it's kind of like a homework, but homework has such a bad rep to it. And I believe life work, like the school of life, right? So if you were to just think about this for the next week, notice what comes out of your mouth. To notice the choices that you make and create the ones you personally wanted to create, not the ones that just pop out of your mouth, but really notice what's coming out of it. And this is something that we are asked to do as kindergartners, right? And we might have been like, oh, right? But at the end of the day, speech is an action. Whatever you say is an action. It's what comes out of you, and it is controllable. So wanted to make that very clear. See, I told you guys it was going to be pretty short today. So the 3 keys to life. Bonus. So the 3 keys to life. 1, accept your thoughts and feelings. Don't try to fix them or change them or even obey them. Just accept them, right? I understand your feelings. Everything's okay. And just move forward. You don't have to be like, I feel angry, so I'm going to act angry. You can say, I feel angry, but I'm going to act like I am grateful. Can you really be grateful and angry at the exact same time? No, right? So if you were to act grateful, the anger is going to go away so much faster. Ow, I just hit my pinky. So a lot of people use the phrase like, trust your feelings. Okay, you can trust your feelings, but that does not mean that you act upon them, right? Trust your feelings is more about your instincts. 2, focus on a positive goal. Now, when you focus on a positive goal, first off, what is your goals in life? What are they? Really think about it. And if you need help with that one, I'm 100% here for you. I'm really good at goal setting, and so is my mom for that matter. And she's a life coach as well. Highly recommended. Plus, I have a goal setting course. 3, do what needs to be done in that moment to reach your specific positive goal. And I'm saying do what needs to be done in that moment. That's the important part, in that moment, right? So if you could watch TV, or for me, it's to finish making my website officially, right? I'm gonna be like, my specific goal is to watch TV, is to not watch TV, right? It's to finish my website in 15 days. So let me work on that. And if I finish earlier, that means I can do a little binge, right? So that would be even better. So little 3 keys to life to help you out. 1, accept your thoughts and feelings. 2, focus on a positive goal. 3, do what needs to be done in that moment to reach your specific positive goal. So very simple keys to life. And if you have difficulty, please ask me, right? And I have a free discovery call, and we can really go into detail on the phone compared to me talking and you watching, right? I love this quote. The lessons are simple. The student is complicated. If you haven't realized, the main thing here is action, right? And there's a huge difference between like knowledge and action. Now you have this knowledge, right? Now you understand the 3 keys to life. It's a very simple process, but that doesn't mean that you're going to put it into action, which is the one thing that you can control. Isn't that crazy? So, little tidbit. I finally came up with the tagline that I like for Life Health Soul, and I wanted to ask for your opinions on it. Awaken your awareness. Awaken your awareness. Awaken your awareness. I like it. It's cute, simple, and if y'all haven't noticed, I'm like all about self-awareness, which is why I came up with it, because every single Facebook Live that I've been doing, I tend to talk about self-awareness. And so it's big enough for me to think it would be a great tagline, right? So self-awareness, knowing thyself and knowing others, right? And then as soon as you know yourself, you can love yourself. That is an act. Loving yourself and loving others, those are acts, guys, but you need to have the knowledge first. Make sense? Hence why I do Facebook Lives. And you have to do all the work at the end of the day. I wish I could do it for you, but nah. So, no perfect people allowed. Don't worry about being perfect. With that said, create a nice day, y'all. See y'all later. What did that come from? Whatever.